All right, testing the audio, making sure that comes through and everything. It looks like I am coming through all right. All right, all right, all right. Let me just send off a few notifications while we get situated here. How about that? Let's see here. I wonder what that says. Okay. Well. Let's get going here. Let's get everything set up. Let me turn down the music a little bit here. All right. Let's see. Oh no, did my thing run out of battery? Okay, there we go. Oh no, I need to get rid of the timer. All right. So today we got a little bit of a special episode. We're gonna be cooking up some pork, the other white meat. So it's gonna be lean and it's gonna be pretty tasty. So we're gonna be cooking up some pork tenderloin with golden potatoes and broccoli. So it's gonna be pretty good. So let's just get right on into it. So first we need to do is we need to prep our potatoes. We're gonna be cooking probably around maybe a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds of potatoes. So let's get the potatoes going and we'll get going. So we bought, actually we got 3 pounds here. So let's just cook up like half of these. That should be a good, amount. So we bought like a 3-pound bag of them. So we'll get these going, all right? Let me get something to put them in. And we'll rinse them with this too. I'm gonna weigh them to try to divide it as even as possible, All right, there we go. We got you on there to calibrate it. And we want to switch it over to pounds. There we go, we're on pounds. All right, so let's weigh our potatoes, okay? I'm using a little scale down here. I know y'all can't see it, but that's what we got going. So let's just weigh our potatoes. These are actually kind of small already, so these would be really good roasting potatoes for us because we're going to cut these into 1/2 inch chunks. But let's get ourselves weighed out first. All right. So we want roughly 1.5 pounds, right? Maybe a little bit of a smaller one here. Yeah. Right, there we go. I think actually that's 1.5 pounds. Yeah, that looks right. That looks good. Then we're gonna wash these up and we'll go from there, guys. And then once we get these done, we'll basically put a little oil on them, a little seasoning, put them on a pan and bake them for a little bit. We're also gonna put onions on there too. We're gonna be using red onions instead of the traditional yellow onions that I've been using. So let's go give these a wash. Uses a nice good scrubbing and wash. Make sure they're well rinsed. It does look like they're fairly rinsed as they are, so they're getting all cleaned up. All right, those are looking good. get these on a cutting board, and we'll start slicing. All right, set you over here. And start slicing these bad boys up. Let's use our big knife. Yeah, I'll give y'all a nice, good lower angle here. Hey, Thunder. Yeah, we're making up some taters with the idea behind this recipe is going to be basically a one pan recipe. So you only need one baking pan. So one baking pan is all you need for this recipe. You put it in the oven and it just, cooks. So what we're starting here is we're starting our potatoes first. While they're baking, we're going to be prepping all the other stuff. So, oh yeah, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. These are the good ones. I like the yellow. These are the, what are these? These are golden potatoes. And so we're going to cook up about 1.5 pounds of these. So, yep. Just cut them up. We already washed them up. The recipe says an inch. So I think that's probably what they're looking for there. So yeah, we're going to leave the skin on these because I like the skin on the potatoes for flavor. All right. How you been doing, Thunder? Been doing well? Yeah, we'll cut these all up. Taking it day by day. I gotcha, yeah. That's good. So one thing to note, I don't know if you saw it, but I've been doing a little bit more of my backpack streams, or I did one this past weekend, and it's pretty much done for the most part. It has a fairly good reliability as it stands, and so we might do a little bit more backpack IRL streams. Just trying to figure out some ideas of where to take y'all. There's some cool places around here. And we could probably go visit stuff. Oh, it's all good, man. Yeah, I started a little bit early just because I was testing it out. I wasn't sure how reliable it would be, that kind of thing. But it worked out. It worked out well. I was very happy with the results. And so I might start doing a little more of those. And once we get this in the oven, we might go take a peek outside if y'all want to. Might take a peek at the garden, just give a garden update, that kind of thing, Because I have it pretty much down of how to start it up and everything. Because I think this recipe does have a period in there where we won't really be doing anything for like 25 minutes. So we might do that, or we might check out something else. I have a surprise, not really a surprise, but a new item that I want to try out, a new food item that I haven't had before. And maybe that'll be something. All right, so they're all done there. Now let me go look at the recipe real quick, double check it. And what we're supposed to do here. Okay, we need the onions done too. Okay, let's go get the onions. But before we do that, let's put all this on a sheet. All right, so we're gonna get a sheet out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've been kind of having a rough Tuesday, to be honest. Just busy and everything. To be honest, Mondays is just that day where I get kind of swamped with work, and then I kind of get behind on everything. So maybe I need to shift it a bit. Oh yeah, I know. I can understand the whole deal of you're supposed to be off, but then something else comes up. And the downside of it is, since I work from home, it's like, oh well, you're at home, so just go do this real quick. And I'm like, okay. I gotcha. I'm not sure if you're salary or not, but I'm salary, and that's like one of those things, you know, if you're salary, it's like, yeah, you work. On Monday was oh God, man, that's a little brutal. Those long days. I'm gonna cut that one in half. There we go. Looking over all these, that's good, that's good. And what do we put on them? Oil and salt, basically. Okay. I might have gotten too, let's see here. I think this is fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you do go salary, make sure they understand that, you know, when it's when you're off, and don't have them message you again. Also, make sure, if you can, I'm not saying every workplace has it, but if you're expected to be on call, tell them that they need to provide you with a mode of communication, because that's not reasonable either. Because that's one thing where they'll get you too with work. If they ain't providing you with the tools to do your job. Yeah, well, that's good. That is good. Sounds like your boss is all right, you know? Look at that. That thing's like, you all see that? It's like crying. Why is the onion so sad? Right. It's been a while since I used. These onions are kind of weird. Try to get the skin off. It's like they've been pre-peeled. Kinda. Alright, let's just go. There we go. That's what I want. Perfect. Lost a little bit of it, but that's fine. Good deal. Actually, these aren't too bad. Red onions aren't as bad as the yellow onions. So that's good. I'll put that there. I've heard a lot of tricks to it. One is to rinse it with a little bit of water too. I've heard that trick. This one's like slippery too for some reason. All right, so we want to kind of make these a little bit on the chunky side because we're trying to roast them, right? So I'm going to just do this. There we go. There we go, that's good. We'll do this here. All right, and we'll do kind of like that, I think. All right, and then we'll just kind of like put them all over here. Just put them on the pan. These will like kind of get caramelized and stuff. And then we're just gonna, that's fine. These will crisp up real nice. Being on the onions will just kind of like caramelize while they cook. Get all roasted and stuff. Yeah, I haven't heard about the match stick trick, but I might have to try that. Oh, for also one little bit of tidbit in exciting news. Next stream is going to be outside, mostly, because we're going to be getting a grill. And maybe this weekend we'll be putting it together. I'll have to see when it gets dropped off. But we'll be putting together a grill this weekend, most likely. And once we get that together, next Wednesday is going to be a grill episode. So if you have any good grilling recipes or anything, you know, that we might put those to test. If not, we'll probably do like chicken and other stuff, but maybe some tasty chicken thighs on the grill. Hopefully it comes in and everything's good. I'll give y'all a better update whenever that happens. Are you taking next window if you're driving down? Oh, cool. Well, I don't know if you noticed it, but I do have a small little goal where I want to go to Buc-ee's sometime. There's not one where I'm at, but I don't know if there's one near you, Thunder, but I want to take some of the viewers on to a road trip to Buc-ee's and show them what they miss and maybe get some beaver nuggets. Because I think that's a very Texas thing that a lot of people don't even know about. And, they opened one up? Yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think the closest... I've been in there once. It's really big. It's a truck... not a truck stop, it's a rest stop because trucks can't stop there. All right, so we're going to spread all this out like that while we roast it for the first time, and then we'll move it over whenever the pork comes into play. Well, I mean, I've been there once. It is kind of pricey, but it's an interesting place. That's all I can say. All right, I want to get some oil, so I need a little bitty thing to put my oil in. I think I'll just use this. All right, this is fine. Just making sure. All right, there we go. We're going to put a little bit of salt on here, but before that, we're going to close that little door. Get this and start brushing some oil all over it. Oh, I forgot to preheat the oven. The oven needs to be on 425. That's what I was supposed to do. It's fine, it's fine. We can preheat, heat up the oven while we're oiling everything up. Yeah, I do remember going there last time, and it was. I mean, that was years ago, but it was a little bit just pricey. But I know everybody talks about the beaver nuggets, and then they have basically they're like wall of beef jerky. Oh, lacking people, I gotcha. There was a place I went to recently, not too long ago. It's kind of close by, and it was like the oldest. One of the oldest, what is it called? Convenience stores that has been in continuous operation for like forever. It like started in the 1800s, and there's like general store, right? So think about like an old timey general store where they just way out trading post kind of deal. It's like the longest one one of the longest running ones. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I don't know if they had a good signal out there, but if y'all would be interested in something like that, I can maybe take y'all on to an adventure up there. I know where it is. There's like it's kind of interesting because they have like all sorts of cool stuff in there. They're like you could spend probably your entire afternoon in there. They even still sell stuff in there. Of course, it's not old stuff, right? They do sell some antique stuff, but it's like part museum, part general store still. But they have that up there. It's kind of cool. They even have like an upstairs section where you can actually see the old ledgers, which is kind of cool, right? Like the old ledgers from like forever ago. They have basically what used to be the old telegram post office kind of deal there too. It's pretty cool. Probably take y'all up there for a little trip maybe. I think that would be cool. And that's pretty much like just down the road too. I'll try to see how well if the signal works there. And if the signal is good, we'll be good. If not, it's fine. But yeah, all right, cool. That's enough oil, I think. Oh, what is this? That's water, okay. Thought I maybe got oil everywhere. All right, what's that just side? Give a few turns of the pepper. Yeah, that is true. The backpack I have, unfortunately, is very much it doesn't have like any recording space on it. Really, but yeah, maybe that would be something else to do. Like bring my camera. Like this camera here that I have is considered like a good travel vlog camera. That might be an option if there was no signal there. But I could check it. I could probably actually just look at a few signal resources and just see if there's good signal up there. All right. All right, I think that's good. All right, let's put this in the oven. So this is what we got. A whole plate of potatoes and onions ready to go. We'll throw that in there. And let's throw on a timer for... Can I gotta click this, don't I? Okay, there we go. Start that. Taters, and there's a 15-minute timer for that. All right, good deal. Everyone just keep an eye on that for me, and we'll set you off to the side here. All right, well, that was pretty eventful. Let's clear this off. One of the other things I probably need to do, and I keep forgetting to get, is a composting bin. I've been thinking about getting one of those for the garden, and but that's in the future. But yeah, so we have a few exciting things we'll be doing. And then there's like a lot of actually there's quite a few interesting places around here I always kind of forget about. So maybe I can make a list of places and have everyone kind of look at it. Also, Thunder, I do have a new streamer Discord. If you just hit, if you do the exclamation point Discord, you'll get a link to it. It's a new one. It's basically centered around just streaming, and I'll have like sections in there for people who are subs and everything, where you can look up like old recipes. If there's any like a direct notification or anything, just feel free to join it, and I'll make you like a pingy or whatever in there. So I think that's the term we're going with. There's a camp going around. There's two sides of the camp. One camp wants us to be called pingies. The other one wants to be called a donk. And I think pingies though is going to win out. So, but yeah, feel free to join it. I want to say actually, the URL, that's probably easier to remember, is just discord.lumber.live too. So that's another one. But I do have a chat command too. But yeah, man, that's actually starting to smell good. Getting hungry. All right, let's look at the recipe. Let's see what's the next step here. All right, so yeah, we got to get the pork ready. Yeah. All right, so let's also get the broccoli going, because we have some broccoli, which basically is the same as what we were doing before. All right. So here's the pork. Got us a nice good pork tenderloin. And I just got a bunch of broccoli already done up for us to help speed the process. I might have made too much, guys. I might have to do 2 pans. Are y'all okay with 2 pans? Because I got too much food. I think that'll be fine, right? So let's get an extra pan out. I kind of foresaw this. Just don't do what I did and make too many potatoes. We could actually put the... All right, I think that's fine. Let me put some foil on this. We'll not use the rack. All right. Tried to do 1-pan recipe, turned out to be a 2-pan recipe. I think it just happens. That is a lot of, this is a lot of broccoli, guys. Look at this. We got a bit of broccoli here. We'll get rid of the leaves and stuff. But yeah, we're good on broccoli. This is going to be pretty tasty. All right, so we got that going. Let's get the garlic too, and the mustard, because we're going to put mustard on this one, on the pork for us. Let's see here. Garlic here. Good deal. Let's set this aside. Got some garlic cloves. Well, we won't worry about the sauce till these have been roasted a little bit. And it said to put these like in a little foil packet. So we'll do that. All right. I always feel like I should pre-peel these. Because I feel like this always takes a bit of time. Then it just leaves like all this, I guess, garlic peel or whatever this is. The chaff of the garlic. Good deal. Look at these. I'm gonna put those in a little bitty foil packet is what it told me to do. Let's see here. So we'll put it in a full packet. What does it say? Okay, and these need to be oiled up. All right, so we'll do that a little bit later. All right, good deal. Let me clean all this off, and then we'll prep the pork loin. All right. We're gonna move this pan. I don't need this anymore because we're not cutting anything. Let's get some gloves on because we don't want to really touch too much with the raw meat. Just help us later. Let's see here. All right, getting the pork out, guys. And there is our pork tenderloin. Looking pretty good. There we go. Throw away all of that. All right. All right, so what we need to do now is, all right, we need paprika, and do we put, let's see, how do we prep it? Okay, so we put mustard on it first, is what it says, and then after the mustard, we put paprika, salt, and pepper on it. Okay. We're going to be making a mustard. How much mustard do we use? Only 2 teaspoons? That's not very much mustard. All right. Let me, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to kind of put it in here with, actually, let me oil up the broccoli first. That's what we need to do. And then we'll pepper that. You can either use a brush for the broccoli or you can toss it in a bowl. I just like to use the brush because I feel like it's just kind of, I can get up in there without like dirtying a bowl and stuff. But that's just my preference. All right, there we go. We got that. That's done. All right, and now we're just going to put the mustard in this little container. Just squirt a little mustard in there, and then we'll start spreading it everywhere. Probably too much mustard, but that's fine. All right, we got one side done. Let's get the other side going. All right. I'm gonna get a fork because I don't want to touch it, you know. That should be fine. What's the timer on our potatoes? 4 minutes on? We're making great time. The timer for that is actually like when you put in, if you're doing the one pan strat, right? You will, you can basically put the pork loin and the broccoli on that same pan, but I think I just got too much veggies. I got too much vegetables, guys. I need some people to come over and eat my vegetables, so. All right, that is good. Now, let's get some paprika going. I think we're just gonna like kind of sprinkle it on here, like that. There we go. Little pepper. And then I'm just gonna like kind of brush it again. Try to work it into the meat a little bit. All right. I'm gonna also pepper up the broccoli a little bit. All right, that's good, that's good. Time to turn it again and give the other side a nice good paprika treatment. I haven't tried this particular recipe before, but I bet it'll be good. All right. You know what I forgot to do is salt it. All right, we got that going. I feel like I might need a little bit more oil on the other stuff. Do I have any like spray oil? Don't know if I do. I might just have to get another little container. Another little thing of oil. I think I'm running out of those things. Oh, this will work. There we go. I have another brush I can use. We'll use that. So we're not inadvertently putting too much mustard, because I don't want to mustard up the broccoli if I don't have to. All right, there we go. We're good, we're good, we're good. That's all there. I think we got about like a minute left on the timer. But yeah, it's good. that'll work. All right, now we just bake it. We'll put this in there with everything else. And I think we are kind of done on this front. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to do this one last bit. I oiled up the garlic a little bit, and then we're gonna make a little packet of it. We're gonna put the packet of it over here. There. All right, in the oven it goes. This is gonna cook for like 20. Ooh, I got flashed. Ah, smoke everywhere. All right, when that timer goes off, which just did, we need to start a new timer for 20. We're gonna go to 25. Check on Polk. There we go. Pork timer is going. And I need to basically move the potatoes around. So we'll do that. Make sure to get your pot holders when you do this. And we'll move the camera up. And all right, there we go. We're gonna move the potatoes around a little bit. All right, this should be fine too. Oh, they stuck a little bit. Oh no. I didn't oil the bottom of it. That was my bad. So the idea behind this recipe is that once you've kind of done all this, you can basically push everything off to one side and then continue roasting. But these potatoes aren't cooked. Just want to. And I'll add some more timer to it once we put these back in, because that's actually, that timer needs to be reset after we moved them about a little bit. I suppose we could have put everything on one plate, on one sheet, but that's fine. All right, that's good. All right. That is done, so we're going to put these back in and increase our time. I'll show you all a look of it before we go. But yep, we moved them around a little bit, gave them a little different space. That's just so they won't stick 100% to the bottom. But there we go. Let me reset. There we go. Cool deal. It's back up and running. All right. I'm going to put all my stuff away because we're kind of done for the most part. We do have one step in 25 minutes that we have to do, which is make our little sauce, which, let me look at the directions one more time. I think it's basically a little bit of lemon and a little bit of, what is it? A little lemon, tiny bit of lemon, red pepper, and yogurt. Yeah. And so we'll make that up. We might have to get the blender out for it, but yeah. So do y'all want to go check on the garden while that timer is going? Y'all want to go a little bit on an outdoor adventure for a second? Oh no, our phone just wanted to make a ton of notifications. Do Y'all want to go outside and touch some grass? Let me just do a little bit of cleanup too while we're still here. Make sure we get all that cleaned up. But yeah, so I bought these. I haven't had these before, but these are roasted. Oh shoot, focus. I might have to get my face out of it. Kind of over. There we go. But these are roasted bell peppers. And we'll take some of these, blend these up with the garlic that we're cooking, a little bit of lemon juice, and some yogurt. Make us a nice, good, like red bell pepper sauce on the side for our pork. And so we'll do that too. It probably doesn't really need it, but you know, sometimes a nice little sauce on the side is good. I'll put this over here. Actually, we'll put all of this in the dishwasher because the dishwasher is full of dirty dishes. Well, not quite full, but I think y'all know what I mean. Just load up the dishwasher while we have a lull here. All right, we got that. Give our hands a wash. All right, my hand towel is over here. Do a little cleanup. We dirtied this knife, right? Yeah, we did. Put that in here. Don't know why I keep trying to put it in there. Whew. So we got 20 minutes. Let's go take a little peek at the garden. That should be a fun little thing to go do while we wait on everything. What do y'all think? I think so. Let me go get the, let me turn everything on. And hopefully by the time it starts working, it'll be working. Let me actually do this as well. I gotta copy this over. Are we live? Are we back? I think it's working. Can y'all see and hear me? Where's my chat would refresh? It's kind of disappointing that chat's so behind. Burr, 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 burr. Let me see if my chat will fix itself. I don't know why that's so delayed. Let me try a different chat thing. I feel like my phone is just not wanting to do chat. Well, anyway, hopefully audio is coming through. But yeah, we decided to go on a little adventure out here. Okay, I guess y'all can hear me. Okay, we got 14 minutes on the pork. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the garden while we wait for the pork to cook. We just put the tenderloin in the oven. Sorry for the little scuff there. Just not quite sure what's going on with all that. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Maybe I can see chat this way. Does chat work? I'll do this. Hello. Alright. Let me see here. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I guess. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can read y'all this way. We're just going outside. And my backpack didn't want to turn on, which is unfortunate. Turns out it was unplugged. I was going to take y'all on a tour to the garden, show y'all how everything's growing. And so, here we are. The tomato plant is getting much bigger. Marigolds are coming in. And our jalapeno plant is looking pretty spicy. Has little buds in there. And look at the zucchini plant. One zucchini plant is stronger than the rest. He probably is going to live where the other will perish. Because some of these are just, not strong enough. So, yeah, they're just not strong enough. Alright, but yeah, that's what we're doing. While we're cooking food inside. I saw a dog. A white dog was out there, out in the back. But he ran off. I don't know where he went. But we're not going trekking today. I'm wearing my flip-flops. And I don't want to get a cut on my foot again. I do that enough whenever I'm just walking around in the kitchen. But yeah. We're just going to kind of chill out down here. One thing for those who just are getting in now is we're going to be doing a grilling episode next week. We should be getting a grill coming in. And we'll probably do like a weekend stream a little bit earlier than usual to put it together. That's what I'm thinking. And we need to figure out a place to put it. Question is do we kind of want it closer? I'm thinking I want it closer. So I'm going to have to clean up all this mess over here. Ugh, all this mess. So, yeah, an old ice chest. An old ice chest, an old chair, a bunch of, what is that? Electrical cord. That kind of thing. And then an air compressor I need to move over. And we'll clean all that out. Put it right next up to the workbench that really is just has my generator on it at the moment. So yeah, we'll do it that way. And I need some ideas for grilling for next week. So if any of y'all have any good grilling recipes that y'all want me to try out, try to keep it reasonable, right? Like, I'm not going to be cooking up a whole hog, right? Just something fairly reasonable, I'm thinking. But yeah, I think that's going to be the plan for next week. Are we hogging? We can cook pork. We can cook pork. We are hogging today, though. We are cooking tenderloin, so get ready for that. Let me see if my other app will work. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. Maybe I need to bounce it. Let me try that. App info. There, we'll force close it. Maybe that will fix it. Maybe. Not sure why this one's not wanting to work today. It's like so lags behind. I don't know what's going on with my chat at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute half these notifications here. Let's see here. Do that. Make beef veggie skewers. Oh yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, we can do that. We could do something tasty with beef too. Of course, you can always do hot dogs because hot dogs have every meat in there, right? Maybe some sausages. But yeah, just having a little relaxing moment outside. That's all I'm doing. What's our timer at here? That's not wanting to work now. Right, let me turn that off. D says Hot Pockets on the grill. Ooh. That might be interesting. Dumplings on the grill. Oh, why are you speaking for everybody, Liz? Oh, I'm gonna sit down here a little bit. How would you do dumplings and Hot Pockets on the grill? Just like put a Hot Pocket on the grill is what you're saying? Because I know them and what they desire. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, you don't. Oh no. Well, try not to die if you can't avoid it. Oh, awkward. It's more magic. Oh. Oh, they don't come with the sleeve anymore? Oh, I did not know that. Did they cheap out now? Is that what happened? The Hot Pockets got cheaped out? They decided to, try to save $1 without the sleeve? I feel like that's what they did. I'm curious, how much I can, increase this. We'll go there. Oh, to produce less waste. I'm like, yeah, Well, I remember the off-brand. They're not. I mean, they're off-brand Hot Pockets, right? They never came with the sleeve. So maybe it's just they're all off-brand Hot Pockets now. Is that what it is? They're just all the off-brand They're all off-brand. There's no such thing as original Hot Pockets anymore. They've succumbed to cost-cutting measures. But the question is, how do you cut? I guess that's the only way you can cut costs on Hot Pockets. Other than, do they even come with a wrapper anymore? I haven't had them in forever. If they get rid of the wrapper, I think they've even gone lower, right? And then what will be next? I mean, how much cost cutting could they do on that? I'm wondering. Gotcha. Let's see, what's the timer at? We got 5 minutes on the pork. I guess we can go check on it. Go back in, get resituated, talk more about Hot Pockets and how their quality has even gone lower now. Surprisingly, how do you do that? How do you take something that is so cheap, so trimmed down, and trim it even more? It's the world we live in, Corporate greed It all, man, they come in for our hot pockets. We gotta watch out for that. All right, so let's see here. Let me bring y'all back in. I do have a clip for this so that I can like give y'all POV perspective, but wasn't sure if it was worth it today. But oh no, I forgot I had the thing mirroring the audio. So gotta mute that. That should be better. All right, let's switch over to the big camera. It's like the old refrigerator. It's like just for like soda and stuff. You asked that about me at last time. All right, are we back? So yeah, this is how ridiculous I look whenever I'm doing the IRL streaming stuff. If y'all want to know how it looks, right? So this is the backpack and everything that holds all the interesting technology, and here's the camera. And here's the little webcam. And yes, I was out in the yard wearing my penguin apron, so the neighbors probably think I'm even more weird now. So yeah, I do have to hold it. How else are you going to... You have to hold the camera. Now, if I want to go like ultra portable, I have an option. I'll show y'all that. So I need to probably get like a quick release for this, but I do have this option. I'll show you how to set that up. Have you not seen IRL streamers before this? They just walk around with like a selfie stick out, basically. That's what that is. This is a combo, like, so you can do this, right? So it collapses, and then it also can break out into a tripod, right? So it's kind of cool. And we'll set this here, and then we're going to do a little doctoring to it. So we're pulling this off, and then we go here. We want to take this. Yeah, hold it like a stick, exactly. If I want to like go hiking, which I did the other day, like out hiking, walking in the woods in my backyard, I just do this. I use this thing, and then I tighten y'all up. All right, make sure it's nice and tight. And now what I have to do is we're going to actually clip it to the strap here. And so kind of watch what happens. Watch fingers. This will literally break your finger if you're not careful. And now it's an actual backpack. Ooh, that was my phone. And so now I can just do this, and I'll show you kind of like what the perspective is of this. So yeah, now y'all are in the, essentially, you're with me, right? You're walking with me. So I'll switch over to it and show you what that looks like. Are we back? So yeah, this is how ridiculous I look whenever I'm doing the IRL streaming. Delayed. Okay. There we go. We're back. So yeah, now y'all can see behind the scenes of everything, right? And see all the stuff. So don't look at anything. This is the secrets. This is the secrets. Don't look. Don't look. I can't show y'all anything. So yeah, that's the front-facing view that you'll have. So yeah, it's kind of cool. 1 minute on the Polk. So we'll check that out. But yeah, this is basically if I was going to do like take y'all on a tour of places, more likely what I would do. And then if, of course, there's somebody that doesn't want to be seen, I could just do that, right? Just angle it down. I do have this long cable that dangles. And so I have to kind of tighten that up. But yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of shows y'all all that off. But yeah, that's behind the scenes. A little behind the scenes of it. All right, let's check on that pork. I'm gonna go put the backpack up. Thing I do have to make sure to do though with this is unplug the batteries because it will just keep going. There is no like auto kind of cut off for it. Well, I mean, it'll automatically cut off once the batteries are drained, but I don't want to just keep it going if I don't have to. It's it's not using the cell phones right now. It is only using the Wi-Fi, so it makes it kind of a little bit. It's just different, right? Like if I'm using the Wi-Fi, I don't have to worry about anything. All right, so the timer like looped. What? Pause. Let's check the pork. It just looped up. All right, let me do this. I'll give it a check. And we'll see how well everything's coming along. Ooh, a lot of steam. This was supposed to be a 1-pan recipe, Liz, but it turned into 2 pans because I have too much vegetables, so. But these are our potatoes. Those are looking good. Looking real good. All right, let's get a check on the pork. And the broccoli. Look at that go. Look at it go. That's looking good. Let's check the pork to see if the pork's done, guys. Right here, I don't know. Let me close the oven before I burn myself here. Don't want to do that. Whew. All right. Just shove it in there. Pork is supposed to be 143, right? 143. I think it's good. Right? Isn't that cooked? Let me double check. It told me. Okay, we need to cook it a little bit more. All right. I'm gonna pull off. This is garlic that we were roasting. Oh, no, my hair. Get all kind of kerfuffled. All right. Let's throw this back in there for a little bit. Maybe an extra 5 minutes. And then we'll continue with everything else. All right. Just want to make sure it's cooked. So while that's cooking and everything, we're going to be making our sauce on the side, okay? So we're going to be actually doing a little mixer action here. Let's see here. I should have put the mixer together, so y'all have to just bear with me. Well, they did change pork temperatures, so it's fine. Because the thing with tenderloin is you don't want it to be too overcooked, right? I think most of my stuff is over here. All right, there is that and that. Okay, cool. I got all my stuff. Cool deal. And I need to wash this up. But hopefully all y'all enjoyed the little garden tour. You know, see how everything's growing. They're coming in real nice. Some are stronger than others, but we'll weed out the weak and keep the growers, because that's what we have to do when it comes to gardening. Can't have any weaklings stay. Yeah. Is that right? Okay, I think that's right. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna put our garlic here. Let's just take a peek at it. Look at that garlic. That garlic looks pretty good, don't it? Putting the garlic in there. And what else are we doing here? I need to get the actual the blender out. Here it is. It's over here. Basically, once this is done, the pork should be done too, is my theory. So put that there. Put that there. Okay, I need a little bit of. I need my yogurt This puts yogurt in there too. It's a yogurt red pepper sauce with a pinch of lemon. And would you know, we have some lemon from last week. So we'll just put a little bit of some of the lemon from last week in there. That's what we'll do. Actually, I have a knife over here. Perfect. There we go. Oh, I got a lemon seed in there. Shoot, I got a lemon seed in there. How do I get it out? Oh, I'm confused. This sucks. I got a lemon seed in there. I don't want a lemon seed in there. There we go. Well, I don't want to blend the lemon seed in the sauce. It's not what the recipe told me to do. I'm trying to follow the directions. Ooh, that's a nice. So I only need like half of this jar. That's a lot of juice. All right, so there we go. This is going to be a little bit liquidy, unfortunately. I'm having a hard trouble opening up the yogurt container. All right, and then we want like two big spoonfuls of yogurt. There's one. There's another. Cool deal. All right, now it's time to blend. Will it blend? I think it will. It's gonna be a lot of sauce. But, you know, I could probably use it in something else maybe, or put it on something else. All right, we'll put you there. Now this is an old school blender, right? This is an Oster, like, old one where it doesn't have any safety features, right? It's just, you just put it on there and let it rip. It will go without the lid on, so you gotta be careful. All right. Puree till smooth. All right, and oh, I forgot another thing we need to put in there. A little pepper. That's what the recipe said. Anything else? I think that's it. All right, cool. All right, that is done. So let's, we'll transfer that into a bowl of some sort and go from there. Let's get the pork loin out because I bet the pork tenderloin. I'm sorry, I should say tenderloin. This is a tenderloin, not a loin. We had to do that today. All right, I think it's done, guys. I heard the pan, like the little pop thing. All right. That is looking good. Looking good. All right. All right, good deal, good deal. Let's give it a test. Nice. It's 1 to 50 degrees. We're perfectly good. Perfectly fine and perfectly cooked. So let's start working on plating and everything. Oh, the little chunks are coming out. All right. Let's get the sauce, which I think may be too watery, unfortunately, because I didn't drain it. Not drain the liquid. It's probably fine. It's fine, right? Let's see here. That's a lot of pepper sauce. right, there we go. All right, let's make a little plate, guys. Let's see here. We'll use a little plate. Well, I say little, but, you know, rather large plate. And we'll kind of like plate it up for us. Oh, I should show you all the loin and everything. There you go. If y'all look at that, well, I make a little plate over here. I'm just kind of plating up some potatoes first. There we go. I'll keep an eye on on the food over there for me. All right, we got that done. All right, and we'll get a little bit of broccoli. All right, and then let's get a piece of that pork. Do we have a... All right, here we go. Just need to get me a fork or two. Just gonna slice me off an end piece. I like the end pieces of roasted meat, so that's what I'm gonna go for. All right, so there you go. There's a nice good cross section of it. It's dripping everywhere. Good deal. We'll give another slice. I'm not good at carving it. I lack the skill. All right, so we got that done. So we'll have this plate kind of all done up. This is the plate. Get that. Looking good. Let's move the large amount of food off. It's not hot anymore, so we're good. So we have the plate done. All right, so there we go. Let's put a little bit of our pepper sauce on there. I'm very curious about the pepper sauce. It's a little bit too watery, I think, but we might need to cook this a little bit, maybe. Let me give it a taste. It doesn't have much of a flavor, unfortunately. I might have messed it up. It tastes like pork. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's give a potato a taste. All right. I think it was the juice. I might need to redo it, but it just doesn't have any flavor. It just kind of is watery. Broccoli's really good. Very crisp broccoli. But yeah, pretty good recipe so far. It's up to you to make the sauce, because I don't know if it adds anything really. Really good. I don't know if this was a male or female, so we'll never know. Oh. It's good. Really good. Well, it's supposed to be like a red pepper sauce with it, right? But I mean, I don't know. It was just a little too watery. Probably should have drained out the juice for it. They drained all the juice off and used all the peppers. I bet it would have been fine. The broccoli is really, really good though. That's some good broccoli. It's very crunchy. Oh. Onions are good too. I have heard that. Heinz 57 is a special sauce. Why is it called Heinz 57? Is it because it has 57 flavors in it, or it was made in 1957? Oh yeah. Came out pretty well. It's like dripping a little bit, but yeah. Yep. My mouth's full. Overall, it's pretty good. Pretty good little recipe. I'd probably recommend, if you do it, reduce the amount of broccoli and potatoes you have, and you should be able to fit this all in one pan. But I like literally doubled up all my stuff outside of the meat, but I need more vegetables. Anyway, that's what the doctor told me. So broccoli is really good. Came out really, really well. And the other thing I would do is make sure to drain, if you're using roasted, like something like from a jar, the roasted bell peppers from a jar, I would say drain it beforehand, because I kind of ruined the sauce with putting the water and liquid in there too. So that's my bad. I feel so bad. You led me astray, red bell pepper jar. How could you? How could you? And I have a feeling that I probably need to use the whole jar too, drained though. Because it says it's 12 ounces, but I needed 6 ounces. So it's more likely I needed to do it drained, so. Oh, 60 products being sold, and he thought there was something mystical, magical, and memorable about 57. She said in an email statement. He chose 5 because it was his lucky number, and 7 because his wife's lucky number. It has been 57 ever since. Huh. So it's just numbers. Oh, excuse me. All right. Well, I think that's pretty good. I think so far the recipe was pretty good. If you wanted a sauce with it, I mean, you don't have to use that sauce. I feel like the sauce probably needed maybe a little bit of salt as well. Missing salt and maybe some more pepper. You want to taste? Well, here we go. Open up. Come on. Come on, open up. We got it? All right. I'll try to give you all a taste. All right, so you'll kind of finish this up. Let's quickly move on over to the box. And we'll try something from Japan today and see if we get winners. Does that sound like a good way to end? So if you haven't been here a while, Liz had sent in, or Anna Me sent in a box to me a while back, and this is a bunch of Japanese snacks and candy. And every time we do it, we do about 3 of them out of the box, and we give like a basic, like, is it good or not? And we'll go from there. So let's do, let's do a little mini bottle here. We'll do a mini bottle. And I want to try out these. I want to try out these little guys. I don't know what this is, but we'll try this out. And we'll try the bulldozer. We'll try out the bulldozer, okay? Actually, let's swap out the bulldozer for this thing. I don't know what this is. This looks interesting. I don't know what this is. try that out. All right, so what we do is we try it first and then we read on it of what it is. We gotta see if we can identify the flavors before we eat them. You can close that. So we'll try this one first. What are these? These are like little noodles? Oh, these are pretty tasty. These are like little ramen flavored. Well, I mean, they taste right. They're like noodles, but they have like a flavor to them, like flavored noodles, crunchy noodles. Oh, they're chicken. They're fried noodles. A crunchy bowl of It's a yama noodles. Tiny bowl of crunchy chicken ramen flavored noodles. Okay, cool. No, it's not cheese. They're like little bitty fried noodles. It's just like a little snack, you know, like if you're eating, you know, ramen or whatever. They're just regular noodles. Yeah. All right, let's see what this one is. I'm not quite sure what it is, but they have some interesting people on it. It looks like there's somebody there who's like making like rice flour or something, pounding it. There's some, I'll show you the back of it. There's a dog on the back. Then what looks like a bird. And then there's a little monkey over there. He's about to, what? I don't care. He about to, what? What woman? What woman are you talking about? I'm confused. Oh, look at the picture. Oh, no. They're making flour. He ain't gonna kill her. That's a mallet. All right, I can't open it that way. I have to open it this way. All right. Ooh. Look at these. You see them? They're like little rice snacks. Very, very crunchy. They're really good, actually. They have like a little salt to taste to them. Let's see here. What are these? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if there's a picture or what they are. Oh, they're crackers. They're rice crackers. They're salt. They're umami flavor. How about I do this? Y'all see? Is that better? They're like little bitty crackers. Like little bitty fried crackers. They're kind of like little, maybe a star pattern kind of. And then chopped. Very, very crunchy. Very savory flavor. Good. All right, so this is a bottle. I'm not sure. Is there a certain... Okay, this is supposedly like it melts in your mouth, but I don't know what flavor I got. It's either cider, lemon, or strawberry. Let's see. I think it's strawberry. Yeah. It's basically, it's a sugar. It's sugary. It's like a sugary thing. But the little, I'll pour out some of it so y'all can see it. Can y'all see that well? You see how it looks? It's like little bitty pellets, really, really small. And they kind of just like melt. They're like candy. Yeah, kind of like Fun Dip actually. Very, very much like that. Very close to Fun Dip, but just a little bigger than Fun Dip. And it comes with a little cap, so you can save it for later. So it's travel size. But yeah, they're pretty good. They're all good in their in their way, so they're all pretty good. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up today's episode. Thank y'all for watching. And I guess for the end shot, I'm just going to I'm going to move the big plate of pork tenderloin over, and y'all can watch that as we go out. So let me move y'all over there. Get the shot set up. All right. Then we'll do this. All right. But thank y'all for watching and tuning in. And also the last week's episode should be on the YouTube. So I'm probably going to do it like a week behind. So if y'all want to see last week's episode on YouTube, it is up there today. Did get that released. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next time.